Brown said he hoped that was the wake-up call his team needed. Won 4 in a row, number 1 in the country. Why don't you think that win springboarded you guys the way that a lot of people thought would?
I think they're just we had a lot of guys who played well in that game. We haven't had the consistency across the board. I feel that I think one of you guys mentioned after the game the other day, like it seems like one game is rebounding, one game it's it was last game was the turnovers. So just we're searching and grinding the guys, still find consistency on this team, and we're trying to find consistency on guys playing well in terms of together off the bench, guys off the bench being consistent. So that's what we're just trying to grind for, of being more consistent.
Eli?
Porter, Grant mentioned the meeting you guys had after Saturday's game, I think, and maybe something that got said somewhere in the media that jumped out. What prompted that, and if you're willing to share?
What jumped out in the media?
Grant mentioned something that got brought to the table, but on the whole, what prompted that meeting? What did you feel was accomplished in that meeting?
Just that we still got to take one game at a time, and we got to put some things together. I think one of the things that seems to have happened to us recently is I thought we came out really ready to jump all over Kansas. I think they had 4 points in the first 9 or 10 minutes, and we were up 10-4. But I felt it should have been 16 or 18-4. I felt, we call them 4-point swings. We had a chance to have a 2-on-1, and we botched it. We made it should have been just an easy handoff. We tried for a lob, that got botched. They come back down, score 2. That's a 4-point swing. We had a layup where we could have hit Tanner. We drove in, took an acrobatic shot, missed a bad shot, came down, they scored a layup. Those are 4-point swings. We counted like 6 4-point swings. We've got to do better of when things aren't going our way. We've seen it snowball on us 3 games now recently. And West Virginia, TCU, and this one where it just kind of snowballed. And we can't be at the 10-minute mark, like up 10-4, and go in down 13 at half. We can't be at West Virginia, 4 minutes left to go in the half, be down 26. We've had large runs go against us. We've got to be better. I got to be better at calming them down. I got to be better at possession by possession. Let's not all of a sudden have these huge quick runs stumble against us. And I felt that happen against Kansas. And then to the point, I thought we regrouped, got at halftime, came out, made them call a timeout the first 2 minutes. Cut it to I don't know what we cut it to, but we cut a 13-point lead to maybe 4 or 5, and then they ended up going another big run. We've got to really guard against that and just be, if other teams doing well, all right, good possessions, tight defense, strong with the ball. You don't need a gamble when another team's on the run. You don't need a bad shot when another team's on the run. That's when you need to have a good possession. Got to do better at that, and I got to help them get better at that.